Oh my gosh. You can actually see how much he hates him in this clip. Let's get it. I'm not a financial advisor. Welcome to Armstrong Crypto HEX. Don't just trade crypto, experience it. And guys, I got to tell you, this is for my HEX people and my Pulse Chain people. If you are not a HEX or a Pulse Chain person, you are literally not allowed to watch this video. So see yourself out. Thanks. Look, here's the thing, guys. A lot of people have come to realize, guys, and I'll be really honest with you. It sucks to have to admit this. I was a mark. I was conned in my own building, and they got me really good. And it's really embarrassing now to for everyone to see on full display how little control over my own company that I had. I pretended to be, or I thought I was this guy who had all this control, and who, you know, they were doing whatever I wanted them to do, and that's not true at all. And if you guys watched the video earlier from Believes, you would have seen exactly what's really going on and how I was conned by TJ Shedd. Now, here's the thing, guys. I have been telling you guys in the HEX and Pulse Chain community for the last week or so that basically I was held against my will, so to speak, against HEX. And the fact is, I posted some tweets from Nick Demondi, Joshua Jake, about how much these people hate HEX and hate Richard. But there's one person hitting network that hates Richard Hart more than anyone, and that's TJ Shedd. And somebody suggested I go and check out the video from around the blockchain that I did with Richard and Altcoin Daily and TJ, and I can't remember who else was on it. But we did this around the blockchain episode, and man, you can just see TJ just chomping at the bit. He's so mad. He wants to call Richard a scammer so badly. And TJ would not allow us as a company to be bullish on HEX. He wanted it to fail. I told them to put $100,000, to sacrifice $100,000 in ETH for Pulse Chain. Do you know how much they did? $2,000. That's what they did. Or maybe it was 2 ETH or $2,000, whatever it was. And it was shameful because I should have had a lot of gains from that. And I don't have them, or at least have something to show for it because of what occurred. And I think that for people to see these clips and understand the tension between TJ and I over this issue, it'll also make a lot of sense to you guys. When you guys come back from this clip, I'm gonna tell you guys what really happened with my HEX SEC letter. So HEX and Pulse Chain people, please check the tone, check the composure, check the organic sentiment from all of the people in this video. And I think it'll be very clear. It wasn't me, guys. It wasn't me.
I guess if you're saying you run a better Ponzi, well, okay.
So it's human beings keep being born. We keep getting increases in GDP, which keeps giving us all more wealth. And yet we're all more wealthy every year. And that is not a Ponzi. Computers are faster every year. Cars are faster every year. Cars are safer every year. Everything's getting better every year. It's not a Ponzi. It's just human progress.
Well,
Bitcoin's up 6.5 million X.
Opinion. I think some people would disagree in some countries.
Bitcoin's up 6.5 million X. Does that sound reasonable?
I think he's like, I think he's right on that. Like, yeah, there are some countries that, you know, at different times it doesn't feel like maybe they're still third world. But like, if you look at, and I've made this argument a lot, like if you look at what a third world kind of living is now, that's how like pretty much some of the best people were living back in the 1400s. You know, like there's constantly more innovation, constantly more technology. Like, you know, a running toilet, you know, that didn't exist in the 1400s. So the people that are living at the height, at the peak of life, were living below the American poverty line today in a lot of ways.
Well, and that's the same argument the World Economic Forum and the World Bank make too. That, you know, just give us all the control, let us do everything, and then all of your lives will get better. Just trust us. You know, and I don't agree with that. So. Well,
I don't agree with that either. But I'm just saying, just by being a citizen of the world, over time, our life gets better, you know, from generation to generation based on technology and innovation, not necessarily about control.
There are many cryptocurrencies that are vastly superior imaginary made-up money to the government's imaginary made-up money. It's all imaginary made up shit. The only thing that matters is goods and services. Everything else is accounting. Goods and services are the only thing that matter. So our made up internet money is better than the government's made up internet money. Go check the price chart.
Yeah,
Bitcoin's better, Ethereum's better, everything in the top 10's better.
I would
I
agree.
always want to disagree with him so much, but that's why I like him so much, because I always find myself like agreeing with a lot of stuff he says. Maybe I'm the one that's getting on. The truth is, and this is what I've talked about on some shows before, I made a lot of money with it. I don't disagree with anything you're saying. I mean, there's no one, in my opinion, that's really like half in on HEX. Like, either you're calling it a scam or you're extremely dedicated to it. Like, there's nobody in that community that's not like ferocious about their HEX holdings.
Well, I would disagree with a couple of those things. If like, it's okay. Like, yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Like, I kind of see it like a lot of, I call them marketing coins, hype coin, it's no different than a lot of the other safe moons and elongates and some of those. If they're going up and you want to buy it and put some money in and make it go up,
those shits are scams, bro. SafeMoon is a literal scam copy of Proof of Weekends from 2017 that cost you a 10% fee to spend your money, the opposite of low fees, the opposite of efficiency, the maximum shit possible 10% fee to spend your money. Fucking scam. It's a literal scam.
You also said Binance was a scam too. So, and we use the word scam.
I know people that can't get their money.
So
I can't.
You seem to use it pretty loosely.
Go check the chart. Check the chart of how Proof of Weekends did. It's now doing nothing. It's dead. And it's the exact same coin. It's the same fucking coin.
I agree.
The new name.
The audacity that TJ had to question Richard all those times. You guys can see I love Richard. Guys, Richard is not just a good debater. Richard knows his stuff, and he called TJ out several times. TJ didn't really know how to react to it other than his, like he was constipated, didn't he? He really did. I guess not, because he is full. So anyways, the point here is this, guys, is I want to talk a little bit about this SEC letter we received at BitBoy Crypto in regards to HEX. But first, I do have to say, the Ben Armstrong Crypto HEX channel is sponsored by Stake. HEX, it's proof of stake. Stake, it's stake of stake. That's right, guys. The world's largest social casino. There's not even a Ruth's Chris inside. You cannot actually eat a real steak there, but you can have a lot of fun, enjoy some games, get some gold coins, some stakes cash, and who knows? Maybe you will walk out with your own personal dealer. No, that won't happen. She's going to turn you down. That's not going to happen either, because you're not even going to ask. You know that. Listen, guys. Ben Armstrong Crypto X is powered by Stake. It's powered by Stake. You guys like that? Look, QR code on screen, link in the description. We received a letter, an SEC letter from HEX, or not from HEX, on behalf of the SEC in regards to Richard and HEX. This would have been maybe, I want to say it was I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was last summer, 2 summers ago, whenever it was. Whenever all the HEX influencers were getting them. It's very clear now. TJ forbid me from talking about HEX and Pulse Chain after this because they didn't want the SEC to come to our building. I would have given them whatever. TJ fought against a lot of the stuff they were asking for. We never promoted HEX for money, obviously. So I felt like, well, who cares? Give them whatever, not knowing that TJ was trying to hide the books so the SEC wouldn't get inside and get to take a look at anything that he and his dad have done. And, here's something to consider, guys. I'm going to throw out a crazy thing. And I believe it's true. Hey, baby. Sorry. She do be Trudeau. A lot of people look at this girl over here. She's very pretty. And they say, hey, this was it. Your affair, I did have an affair, with Cassie is the linchpin. It's what pushed this all over the top. And I would push back against that a little bit, guys. I'd say apparently they knew that me and Cassie were together for a long time, almost all year. Guys, go back and look at the first time I ever publicly put HEX in our portfolio at BitBoy Crypto. It was actually also when I started asking, hey, where's my Pulse Chain? Because Pulse Chain was getting ready to launch, which I believe would have made that May of 2023. Now, the interesting thing here about this is that I know unequivocally that May of 2023, along with the timing of Bitcoin, this is the time when the active plot to overthrow me in the lawsuit really was enacted. And I would tell you that my thoughts and my opinions on things like Richard Hart and HEX, and my determination to speak out and say, you know what, I don't care what you say, TJ. We are going to add HEX to our portfolio. I think adding HEX to my portfolio at Bitboy Crypto is actually the straw broke the camel's back. You guys let TJ know what you think about all this. I'm sure he would love to tell you how much he hates you all and that you lose all your money and that he wants Richard to go to prison and HEX to be a scam. Sure, you guys go do that if you want. But I'm going to go. We're going to go out for dinner tonight. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. It helps us keep the lights on.